Hello, my name is Lloyd Kola III. I am a husband and a father of 4 children in the Indiana area. My oldest son is special needs and had to focus on going to the public schools for their services. However, I have 3 other children that have been blessed by this particular program. I myself heard about the Christian school in my area. I heard great things about it, education-wise, academically, and spiritually. I took it upon myself to get 3 jobs. I worked 3 jobs to make sure that my children could take part of this. Even with that, I was spending less time with my kids. I didn't spend time with them, and I was missing out on so many things just so they could have this schooling. And I was praying, asking God, saying, hey, there has to be another way for this to be done. I had to quit my other 2 jobs because spending time with my kids was most important, but I knew they needed that education. So this voucher program came along. I was able to send my first child, which was my second child, but my first child to go into this program in. Shortly thereafter, my 2 other children went, and because of this program, they've been changed. It's changed our lives and changed the outcome and the future that I know that they have. Even my daughter has graduated, going on to the high school. She's a junior in high school at a local Christian high school, and she's number 3 in her class. I mean, she's doing great things, and my son is making an impact. My daughter, who's behind the camera, is also making great impacts, and I implore you to do whatever you can to make sure that this program continues. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Melissa Bowling, and we live in Lowell, Indiana, and our kids attend St. John the Evangelist. My husband attended there, his family attended there, and just recently we've been able to take part of the Choice Scholarship Program. We have 5 children, 1 in 4th, 1 in 2, 1 in pre-4, pre-3, and 18 months. Hopefully in the future all of them will be attending there. We qualified for the program this year, so I don't have to pay anything for my 4th grader and my 2nd grader. This year that's been a huge impact because 2 of our children have required a lot of therapies, which is in total of $1,200 a month in addition to what we already paid for all of their services. So it's been a huge help that we've not had to worry about their tuition. And we are concerned that we will not qualify in the future, as we've had, my husband's had a big job opportunity. So it would be great if this program can continue to advance so we can continue to qualify for this amazing program and also give this opportunity to other children. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Angelica Foy, and I'm the principal at St. Stanislaus School in East Chicago, Indiana. And I'd like to encourage our legislation to push forward the school choice voucher expansion program. I'd like to especially advocate for our students in kindergarten. Many of our students come to us, they know that they want a private education, they know that they want St. Stanislaus education, and they're not eligible for a pathway in kindergarten, and they have to wait until 1st grade to become eligible. So I'd like to encourage and strongly promote that our kindergarten families have a pathway right from the beginning of their educational career. It's so nice when we have our 8th graders who are graduating and they reflect back on their time at St. Stanislaus School, and so many of them have been together since preschool or kindergarten, but some families aren't able to afford it and they don't have the stability that they need. And it's so great for a child to be able to have the stability of a K-8 education. So in your considerations, I hope you consider expanding, especially considering the kindergarten pathway. Thank you for your consideration.
Hello to our legislators, and thank you for all you do in the State House. My name is Paul Mullaney, and I am the president of Bishop Noll Institute, a coeducational Catholic high school in Hammond, Indiana. And as a lifelong Hoosier educated and father of 6 Hoosier educated children, as a tax-paying resident of the state of Indiana, I urge you to allow the growth of the Choice program to meet the needs and the desires of tax-paying Hoosiers to choose where they send their children to school. The Choice schools that are in the program are all state accredited, following the State Department of Education guidelines for curriculum, etc., filing the reports as needed. So all I can ask you is, why should an Indiana tax-paying resident not be able to send their child to a state-accredited school? The state is actually saving money in that regard. So thank you for your consideration. God bless. Thank you.
Hi, and thank you for hearing. We are here to ask and thank you for your support. And Choice schools, we all deserve the right to choose where our children are going to go to school. There are so many things that concern family these days with different schools. And so what Americans stand for is choice and freedom. And so we deserve the freedom just like anybody else to choose where our children are going to go, and we need your help in this. So thank you for hearing us and supporting us.
Hello, my name is Nancy Repay. I am the principal at St. John Bosco School in Hammond. I am sending you this message to urge you to vote for the school choice expansion. It benefits so many students, so many families. It is very cost effective for our state. I don't think you realize how many communities that this benefits. It allows our children and our community to make choices and our families to make choices to get the education that they want. It's not public versus private or Republican versus Democrat. It's about the success of our future. So I urge you to vote for this expansion for the benefit of our community. Thank you.
My name is Michelle Wachnick. I'm the principal at St. Michael's School in Cherryville, Indiana. And for my school, the voucher program would change the trajectory of attendance and population because of the fact that it would provide my students with something for kindergarten. So a lot of my parents end up pulling their kids after preschool so that they can attend public school. The track is what makes it really challenging for my students to stay in my school because you have to go public first. And so from that, it's a really big issue that it drops attendance because of it. So for the voucher, it'll definitely improve the school.
Hi, my name is Jessica Gonzalez. I'm the principal at St. John the Baptist in Whiting, Indiana. And the voucher program has completely changed our school and really helped for the best. Expanding the voucher program would changed the lives of so many other families in our building, including myself. I have one child, so once she's able to go, she's 2 years old, so when she's able to go to school, and if they expand the choice program, she'll be able to be on the voucher, and that would help our family tremendously. Expanding that to kindergarten, giving those students the opportunity to go to school on the voucher gives all of the families the choice to choose where they would like to send their students and really set them up for the next 10 years at our school, and then hopefully onto our Catholic high schools within the diocese. So thank you, and please continue to support us.
Hi, my name is Jackson Montgomery. I go to Bishop Noll Institute, and I really want to say that this voucher really meant a lot to me, coming from a household where my dad has to have 2 jobs and my mom has to work very hard for me to go to this school. This voucher really means a lot to me. And I really hope that this voucher keeps going for people like me and others around Indiana, and I just want to say thank you.
Hi, my name is Lorenza Hada-Pastrick. I'm the proud principal at Bishop Noll Institute, and I'm also a parent of 4 little Hoosiers here in Munster, Indiana. The program has been very beneficial to many of our students in our community, specifically Hammond, East Chicago, and our surrounding areas, to make Bishop Noll or our school's education more affordable for their families. So what it's done is really open opportunities for some families that always wanted to send their children to Bishop Noll but maybe couldn't afford it. So with the help of the state legislation actually giving the taxpayers the decision of what to do with their funds, it has helped many families, many of my students' families, and on the turn, as mom, the program has helped me specifically with the expansion. My husband and I, during COVID with inflation, the reality of being able to maintain tuition and maintain our family's lifestyle and bills, etc. Without the expansion program, my children might have not been able to continue their Catholic education. This was the education we wanted for our children. We thought it was important, and we expected ourselves to be able to maintain that. No one saw COVID coming, and with inflation, it made it a challenge. But thanks to the school choice program, my children can remain at the school that my husband and I choose. My husband and I, as taxpayers, we get to decide where those funds go, and we will continue to support this program. And we hope that our legislators in Indiana find the importance to continue to support parents and their choice.